We have set out clear plans for school openings in January, including on-site lateral flow testing on return for secondary school students, continued regular testing at home for the education and childcare sectors, and a comprehensive contingency framework to manage outbreaks.
The four horsemen of the education apocalypse have been galloping towards our young people in the form of a widening attainment gap, an epidemic of mental health problems, a rise in safeguarding hazards and a loss of life chances. And we know the attainment gap between rich and poor students is getting worse, and children being referred to mental health support services has increased by 62%. We know the damage that school closures bring. 100,000 ghost children are missing entirely, almost entirely, from the school roll. And yesterday the DfE released new figures showing that over 230,000 children were not in school for Covid-related incidents. The government stated they want to keep schools open, but what is the plan in order to do so? There's a nationwide campaign for an army of NHS volunteers, but not for education. Why is a similar army of retired teachers or Ofsted inspectors not being recruited to support schools struggling to cope with staffing requirements? Can we not have the same vision, the same passion, the same resource provision for the education service as we do for the National Health Service? Despite the government's assurances, it seems to me we are moving, sadly, towards de facto school closures. I urge ministers to prove otherwise.
Said about four things: testing, vaccination, ventilation, and hygiene. And these are the ways in which we will absolutely back schools to make sure that in-classroom teaching can continue. We are recommending that at the start of next term, all secondary school pupils will be tested right at the start of term, and we are offering a small amount of flexibility for the time at which schools can go back in order to make sure that this testing can take place. We are offering additional funding to make sure that this testing is available. I can reassure the House that schools have and will have all of the testing facilities that they require.